we ready? We ready? What's going on? What's going on? Gonna give everybody a chance to get up in here, man. Y'all tag a friend, get them all in. Got a lot of information to give out to y'all tonight. I want to make sure we make it do what it do, man. Get up in here, get this information out, and get going. It's gonna be about 20-25 minutes, so I can make sure I can go over all the information. But yeah, man, tag a friend, get them all in, man. Let's go. Let's get it going. We're gonna give Smithfield a third opportunity. Goodness gracious. Get them all in, tag a friend, get them all in. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Haulin' Last Trucking. Man, Haulin' Last Trucking, man. Sponsored the live feed for the 757 LBR point series. So y'all see Jay Lassiter, man. Y'all let him know y'all appreciate contributions to the point series and really helping out and making some things happen, man. You know, y'all make sure y'all tag some folks, man. Get them on up in here. We are streaming across 3 different platforms: Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, a couple Facebook pages. So crowd gonna be spread out throughout the platforms, man. We're gonna go ahead and get it in, do what we do, man. So we're gonna give it about I don't know, maybe another 30-40 seconds, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump into this information. So I can go ahead and let y'all get back to doing what y'all doing. If y'all could, man, for those of y'all who are logged in, can y'all give me a thumbs up? Make sure y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up, man, if y'all can hear me. Do. Big Todd, can you hear me, baby boy? Molly Mall, can you hear me? There we go. All right. Now I know y'all can hear me. Like Tupac, want to make sure you can hear me. Look, we're going to go ahead and jump into some things, man. We're going to go ahead and jump in, make it do what it do. Race number 4 of the 757 LBR point series is taking place next weekend, July 23rd and 24th. The main race for next weekend is going to be on Saturday. We're going to be running all 6 classes of the point series on Saturday. That was my original intention. To run 6 classes on this Saturday. We also have 3 makeup classes that we lost to the Smithfield race back in April 30th, May 1st. Really been struggling to try to figure out when we was going to make those up. There's a lot of schedules and a lot of races that's on the schedule, man. Has been all year long. Been trying to duck and dodge folks, man, but at certain points, you know what I'm saying, it just becomes impossible, especially on a rain date. So at the end of the day, we're going to go ahead and make up race number 2. The 3 classes that we had to make that up. I'll get into that a little bit later in the program. But I want to make sure everybody understands the location is 700 Booker Dairy Road, Smithfield, North Carolina. Title sponsor for this race is my man DJ out of RC Hobby Nook. He is the title sponsor. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out on Friday when y'all get into town. He'll be out there, man, open late. He got everything you need. Make sure y'all go in there and show DJ some love, man, and let him know y'all appreciate everything that he brings to the RC game and all the contributions that he's making. Hotels and airfare. I put a post out about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. I'll share that post after this live broadcast. So if you're coming in for hotels, make sure y'all call and book your hotels, man. Hotels are booking up super fast. I know the hotel I'm at is sold out. So it's a very popular area, man. And then when you throw in the race and other things that's happening, you know, the hotel thing gets a little tight around the area. But there's plenty of hotels over there. But, you know, just make sure you go ahead and do what you got to do and make that happen. Bathrooms will be on site at the aquatic center behind us. Normally they don't open them up till about 11 to 12 o'clock on Saturday. And normally they don't open them up till about 10 or 11 on Sunday. So bathrooms should be available. I'll make sure I check that when I get there. And if we need to have anybody come open up the building or whatnot, I'll make sure I get a hold of who I need to get a hold of to make that happen. I want to get into the track and the facility, the rules and everything real quick. And then I'm going to go into some of the things we got going for the classes and some additional information to provide to y'all. So the facility obviously is Selma High School in Smithfield. Track is 132 feet. It's a non-prep track, but you can prep your tires, do what you need to do. Got 6 foot mid-track, mile per hour, and ET on the track. Quarter tree timing system, man. And this time down in Smithfield, we're going to have side rails up. So if you've seen the last 2 races that we had in Chrisfield and in Chesapeake, we had side rails up on the side. We'll also have the ramps as usual in the middle to protect the reflector boxes. In Chrisfield, I didn't put the ramps out there, and the boys just went down through there and just was wide open the whole day and took out more reflector boxes in one day than we took out in the last year and a half of the point series. So the ramps will be in effect in the middle of the track. The lanes will be about roughly 11 to 12 feet wide. That will give us about 5.5, 6 feet for a prep section at the start line and a non-prep section. So non-prep guys, y'all gonna have all the room you need in the world, and prep guys, you ain't gonna have to worry about 2 feet of prep for the whole day. I mean, 2 feet where you gotta prep and run in the same 2 feet the whole day. You ain't gonna have to worry about that. You're gonna have about 5.5, 6 feet of room to prep. Normally, I'll put the prep guys on the outside, and I normally put the non-prep guys on the inside. That could change, but normally that's what I do. So that's what you can expect when you get there. Classes, we running the 6-point series classes on Saturday. So street eliminator, 1/7 scale, bracket, 220 index, GT 1/8 scale, and 1/10 scale GT. 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric. Now the class order run is subject to change, but right now, what I'm looking at doing is either running the 1/7 scale or the 1/8 scale GT class first, and then we'll run the street eliminator class. Then we'll go into either the other of the two, the 1/8 scale GT or the 7 scale, whichever one I didn't run the first time. Then we'll go in the bracket. Then we'll hit the 10 scale class up, and then we'll hit the 220 class up. That is the running order. As of right now, that is subject to change, obviously depending on weather or anything that may come up. But I plan on running either 1/7, 1/8 scale first, street eliminator, then either the opposite of the 1/7, 1/8 scale we didn't run at first, and then I'll run the bracket, and then like I said, 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric, and then we will have the 220 index on to finish this out on Saturday. SC class on Saturday, low reaction time of the first round only. You get $20 back, courtesy of my man Stephen Banesh from Carolina RC Thunder. He's sponsoring the SC class. $20 to the low reaction time of the first round. If you make it to the final 4 in the street eliminator class on Saturday, you will all get your $20 class fee back, courtesy of Stephen Banesh at Carolina RC Thunder. So in the street eliminator class, you're going to get your $20 class fee back if you make it to the final 4, and if you are the lowest reaction time of the first round for street eliminator, you'll get $20 as well. All right. Also, in the 1/7 scale class, got a couple things going on in the 1/7 scale class. For one, we got a sponsored motor from TP and DJ at RC Hobby Nook. It's going to be a TP 4070 series. I believe it's a 2200. I had to confirm, but I know it's a 2200 or a 23, one of the two. But that motor will go to the winner of the 7 scale class on Saturday. So the 7 scale winner on Saturday will get a TP motor. And also, first place in 7 scale class will get a 20% off coupon for SagaCustomsRC.com. Second place in the 7 scale class will get a 15% off coupon, and third place will get a 10% off coupon. In the heads up classes, the best reaction time between third and fourth, that will get the third place. So, you know, third and fourth are going to lose in the semis. So you have to have a differentiator to differentiate between third and fourth. So reaction time will be the differentiator to determine who finished third and who finished fourth. Also in the Street Eliminator class, SagaCustomsRC.com will also be sponsoring to the first place winner a 20% off coupon as well to the website. And second place in Street Eliminator would get 15% off, and then third place would get 10% off as well. So you got 20, 15, and 10 to first, second, and third in the Street Eliminator from SagaCustomsRC.com. And then you have 20, 15, and 10 in the 1/7 scale class, courtesy of SagaCustomsRC.com. All right. Plus in the 7 scale class on Saturday, TP motor to the winner. And then, like I stated, $20 to the lowest reaction time of the first round of Street Eliminator on Saturday. And then Final Four, you get your $20 class fee back. GT class will also have a first, second, and third with Saga Customs, 20%, 15, and 10. Same differentiator with reaction time between third and fourth. And I also got something else I think I'm going to be doing for the GT class. There may be some money on top of the GT class as well. So I'll announce that later on, probably next week. I still have some things that I'm working out with a gentleman who called me today and advised me he wanted to contribute to the race next weekend. So I appreciate him. So I'll communicate that next week when I follow up on some things. Bracket, same deal. First, second, third, 2015, and 10% to first, second, and third. In the bracket, it will be the same thing, reaction time. And then bracket first place will also get a pair of DRC Drag Race Concept 20 shore softness rear drag tires for your Street Eliminator or for whatever type of car you want to use it on. 110 scale all-wheel drive electric. You'll get this beautiful car stand from my man Diata Tuned RC. He's coming on and sponsoring the series as well. I have had ties with Diata in the past, man, and he makes some really cool products. Make sure you go check out LaLacyTuneRC.com. Diata Tuned RC car stand for your 10th scale car, so you ain't got to worry about it sitting on the table, the wheels taking off. But first place will get this, and first place will get 20% off coupon to SagaCustomsRC.com. Second place in 10th scale will get the 15% off coupon, and third place will get the 10% off coupon. And last but not least, on Saturday, 220 index class, same deal with Saga, 20% to the first, 15% to the second, 10% to the third. And we may have some additional stuff, like we got this prep from Drag Race Concepts or whatnot that we'll probably throw in there as well, and make some things happen. So those are the classes on Saturday, man. On Sunday we have makeup races. So if you choose to participate in the makeup races from race number 2, which was rained out in Smithfield, that is great. Come on out, have a great time with us. The track will be up. If you choose that you're not going to participate with that, that's cool as well. Just wanted to make sure I offered that so we can have an opportunity to make up these classes while we're already down in Smithfield. It just didn't make any sense, man, not to know when we would be able to make classes up with all the schedules that are from now to the end of the year. Races on every single weekend, Saturday and Sunday, sometimes doubled up, sometimes tripled up. It's just becoming more impossible on rain dates to be able to choose dates that, weren't originally out there, to try to stay away from folks, man. So at the end of the day, unfortunately, that's just what the game is at the moment in time with RC and drag racing. It's just a lot of great racing going on. There's a lot of great individuals out there hosting races. And unfortunately, we didn't got to a point where on rain dates specifically, I ain't talking about races that were scheduled on dates that originally were not conflicting with anyone, but on the rain dates, man, it's becoming impossible to be able to find a weekend and a day that, somebody just isn't upset about something. So, in the meantime, between time, we're going to try to do the best we can to kind of eliminate things like that from happening in the future. But next weekend, we're going to go ahead and make sure we try to make them classes up and catch up on the point series. Technically, right now, we're two races behind, being that we got rained out last week. So we kind of hope that we even get next weekend. So I got to catch up, man. I got 19 sponsors that are relying on me to do certain things and uphold my end of our business deals and do what I have to do, man. So it's bigger than me. It's bigger than just this regular drag racing RC thing, man. We trying to do a lot of great things for the community. And plus, I want to make sure I fulfill my obligations to DJ as well, and give my word I will be back down there. So on Sunday, we're going to be running the 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric class. We are also going to do the coupon code giveaways on Sunday in the 1/10 scale, the GT1A scale, and the 1/7 scale class as well. So each first, second, and third place in those three classes will get a Saga Customs RC.com coupon code 20%, 15, and 10 to those individuals in those classes as well. So as far as the rest of the day, man, it's whatever. It's racer's choice. Whoever shows up, the race on that Sunday is your choice. Outside of those three makeup classes, which shouldn't take too long, it's your choice on what you want to do. So on Sunday, whoever shows up, I'll gauge from the racers the type of cars that are there, the type of classes that we have enough people to run in, and then we'll go ahead and knock them out, man, and then we'll close things down and get on the road. So that's the schedule as far as like Saturday and Sunday. So it's going to be a total of 9 classes being ran this weekend, 6 for the original race for the race number 4, and then the last 3 that we didn't make up back in May for the rain that we had in Smithfield. So track rules. Like I said, we got side rails and we got the ramps, man. You touch any of the equipment, ramp, reflector box, you hit the wall, whatever the case may be, your DQ. We do follow NHRA professional drag racing rules with the first to worst rule, meaning if you red light, but the man in the left lane go down and hit track equipment or crosses over in your lane or whatever the case may be, the red light wins. So first to worst rule is in effect. 2-minute rule. This is very important. I need everybody to pay attention to this because I want to make sure everybody understands what's going on. All right. After I go over these rules, I'll go over the raffles, and we'll make some things happen from there. But the 2-minute rule. All right, at the end of the track, once both racers break the finish line, meaning they go through the beams, they turn their cars around, and they come back. As soon as both of them are past the sidewalls, the 2-minute clock starts. All right, 2 minutes, you got to get up to the line, stage your car, get in your ready position, and take the light. I'm going to be calling out names like all throughout the day. Like for those of y'all who've been to one of our races, I'll call out 3 people, and then the people on the beam go down. I call out the second, the third, and then the 4th person, and then the second pair go down, and I call out the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I'm gonna be calling your name out like crazy. There's no reason why you shouldn't hear me. I do have extended wires for my PA system now. I have a PA speaker down at the finish line, and we'll have one at the start line. Both will be facing from left to right. So if you're standing at the start line in the left lane, the speakers will be to your left at the start line and down at the finish line, so that it can project across the parking lot so everybody can hear. So look, very important, man. This is what's up. Some people feel comfortable waiting for people with the 2-minute thing. Some people don't feel comfortable waiting for people with the 2-minute thing. Some people then, have some heated debates and discussions over the past couple years about people waiting and not waiting, and you ain't a racer and you not this and you not that. Look, we not gonna do all that. 2-minute rule is 2-minute rule, man. If you don't get in the beam and stage your car and be ready to go, by the time that clock get to 0, then that's it. I'm dropping the tree. I don't care if you at the lane with your car up in the air and you're sitting it down like this. When I get to 0, if your car ain't down and you're handing on remote control, I'm dropping the tree. We're not gonna have anybody getting upset because somebody felt like it was their teammate or their boy or best friend. Man, why you ain't wait for me, man? I was right there at the line. You was staged. You could have let me stage. We gonna take all that out of the equation. All right, 2-minute rule is 2-minute rule, man. Be ready to go. Be ready to blaze down at 132. I had thought about putting the timer on the tree where as soon as one person goes in, like the professional drag racing, as soon as one person go in and turn their blue bulb on, it has a counter. It can be set to 5, 7 seconds, 9 seconds. I had thought about doing that, but I want to keep that, within, my control as far as like doing things. I don't want nobody push their car up and then, they was really just trying to see where the start line was at, and then they put it down and then it prematurely dropped. We're going to eliminate that. But 2 minutes, man. You gotta have all your stuff together. Be up there in 2 minutes, ready to go. I'm gonna drop the tree. If you're ready, get ready. If you're not, you're DQ. Go on back to your seat, figure out what you did wrong, come back later and try it again. But that's how we keep everything fair. That's how we keep everything non-subjective. And that's what that is, man. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to that and pass the word. All right. As far as raffles, man, we're gonna have a lot of really cool things next week, man. Brooklyn Hobbies is a sponsor of the bracket class. Richie is going to be providing a servo for us to raffle off. So we have a servo from Brooklyn Hobbies. The Autotune RC got some nice, some very nice tool holders that he's going to be providing as well to anybody who wants to get in on that. We also got Kilmore RC Cat Pack right here that we're going to be raffling off as well. I may have another Ripple Killer RC Cat Pack as well. So we're going to have those raffled off. We're also going to have DRC, the DRC tires that we was talking about that we're going to have given in the class. We're going to be giving away. We got Sticky Icky Tire Prep Drag Pack. My man Kelly Rail. We got the Bug Guts. We got the Gremlin Goo, and we got the Cherry Bomb. So we're going to be raffling this off as well. It's the full drag pack, not 1 bottle, 2 bottles, but all 3. We also going to have a corner weight system from Power Hobbies. It's the digital joint. So we're going to be giving this away. Corner weight system, courtesy of Power Hobbies, as well in a raffle that we're going to be having throughout the weekend. I don't have set dates or times that I'm going to do certain raffles. I usually just pick the raffles when I get there. I don't have any rhyme or reason on what is for what day and what is for the other day. So we're going to have that corner weight system that we have out there. We also got a pair of red VHT Crusher sweeps, Sweep Racing red VHT Crushers that we're going to have for a raffle giveaway as well. I will also, as long as they come in when they supposed to, Lord have mercy, I should have a limited amount of sweet black dots next weekend. I got confirmation yesterday that the order was being processed, but you know, processed and shipped is 2 different things. So hopefully in the next couple days, I'll get a shipping label and I can be confident that they're going to be here by the end. Worst case scenario, if they're not here by the end, you know, you can always purchase them and you know, just pay the shipping and ship it to you. Shipping's about $8 or so. But I plan on having them, and I plan on bringing the limited amount that I have. And when I say limited amount, y'all, I mean I'm only going to have about maybe 10, 15 pair of the tires, man. So if you're interested, you know, in the black dots next week, I should have some. I'll probably let y'all know Monday or Tuesday whenever I go live again, and let y'all know, you know, if they're coming in or if they're coming in and having. Also, something else super exciting. We got this 1/7 scale Delta plastic dome body that we're going to be raffling off as well. Shout out to my man Ben at Delta Plastic. Me and Ben have had a great relationship over the last several years, man. Really cool guy. I told Ben, I said, hey man, I want to do something for the Racer Special, man. I need one of them dome bodies. So Ben sent me this dome body. So we're going to have a raffle for this as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you're interested in the dome body, it will be there. This is the dome body for a 1/7 scale. 1/7 scale dome body. As you can see, it comes with the mask, stickers, and everything. Delta Plastic stickers that on the inside you can put on the body. So that'll also be in the building as well. And we'll also have our low ET medals of the day. We actually got 7 of them, courtesy of my man Diz Costa from Diz Built RC, home of the baddest giveaways in the United States and maybe even in the world. So he's sponsoring this as well, man. We have the 4 low ET medals of the race that will be for race number 4. And then we have the 3 low ET medals for race number 2 classes that we'll be making up. So for the first, the classes on Saturday, you have your Street Eliminator, low ET of the race medal, and you also have your 1/10 scale all-wheel drive touring car electric low ET of the race medal, and then you have your GT 1/8 scale, and then you have your 1/7 scale. Now, the ones on Saturday, It's end of day Saturday. So if you have the low ET on end of the day Saturday when we close, then you will get the low ET of the race for that weekend. Because remember, race 4 is on Saturday. I tried to originally get everything in on Saturday, and then when I thought about the daggone makeup races, man, that's impossible. No way in the world I was gonna be able to get all that in on a Saturday. So that's why I had to go ahead and do the Sunday thing with the makeup races. So here we go with those. Sunday we're gonna have same 1/10 scale, GT 1/7 scale, low ET of Sunday. In these 3 classes will get the race 2 official medal. So going to be super cool, man. Really looking forward to having a lot of fun with y'all. Make sure you get your B2 Annihilator racing prep. You can hit me up, inbox me. I'll have some bottles on hand as well down at the race. I know the last few times we've been down to Smithfield, V2 has won 2 out of at least 3 of the heads-up races. So, hey, man, it works. It's proven formula in 37 states and over like 13 countries or something like that at this point. I done lost count. But my last order shipped out to Dubai last week. So, outside of that, man, track hours on Saturday. I don't know if y'all can see the flyer that great, but the track hours on Saturday are going to be from 9 to 8 o'clock, I believe. Let me make sure I double check, get y'all the right information. I don't want to give y'all the wrong information, even though y'all can look it up. But track hours on Saturday, 9 to 8. We're going to test and tune from 9 to 11 o'clock. 9 to 11 o'clock, we testing and tuning on Saturday. Drivers meeting will be at 11:05. Eliminations start at 11:15. So the first class up is either going to be either A 1/7 scale or the GT class, one of them two. And then Street Eliminator will follow whichever one of them kick us off. And then whichever one of them didn't kick us off, they're going to go third, and then bracket, and then 1/10 scale, and then 220. So elimination start 11:15. It's all of the race 4-point series feature classes. That's what we're going to run on Saturday. Open track, we'll have that between a couple classes as well for test and tune. And we'll also have open track for grudge racing after the conclusion, because we're open at 8 o'clock. It should be enough light out there for us to be able to run to 8 o'clock. On Sunday, track hours are 9 to 5. Normal track hours, test and tune from 9 to 10:45. So an hour 45 minutes of test and tune on Sunday morning. Drivers meeting at 10:50. And then we'll go ahead and run the race 2 rain makeup classes, which is the 1/10 scale, the GT 1/8 scale, and 1/7 scale point series classes that were canceled due to the rain out April 30th and May 1st in Smithfield. We were able to make up 3 classes in Chesapeake at the Armageddon 2K Street Eliminator race that we had. We was able to keep the track up on that Saturday and Sunday. And we made it up on Sunday to bracket 220 and the Street Eliminator, but we weren't able to make up the 10th scale, the GT, and the 1/7 scale. So those 3 classes are still, needed to be made up. So since we had the track up and it was impossible for me to fit in all 9 classes on Saturday, we had to bleed over into Sunday and leave the track open for that. So outside of that, man, like I said, it's racer's choice. After we get done with those 3 classes, we will run any classes that we have 4 more out there. If there's guys out there whatnot that have something specific they want to do, then just let me know when you see me, and we'll try to make it happen as best as possible. We'll have grudge racing as well and make some things do what it do. So with that being said, man, if you got any questions, hit me up, text me. You can hit me on the messenger. Like I said, we're on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook live streaming right now. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions, man. But hopefully we don't get no more rain. Rain is creating a lot of issues and problems. Just schedule-wise, it's a nightmare, man. I don't expect any of you all to totally understand it from a racer standpoint. But it's a lot of things that go into these schedules, and a lot of things that go into trying to navigate these waters we call RC drag racing, man. And at the end of the day, we do the best we can when we can, and that's all we can really ask for, man. So we'll see y'all next weekend. Like I said, I'll come back next week and do a live broadcast, depending on what the weather looking like. I mean, I might do it on Monday, or I might do it on Tuesday or Thursday. So hopefully the weather will be looking good and we ain't got to worry about that. Last but not least, don't forget, August 6th and 7th is race number 5 of the 757 LBR point series, and that is in Chesapeake, Virginia. It'll be in Chesapeake, Virginia at Coastal RC, Indoor Tracks and Hobbies. That flyer will be coming out in the next week. Please do not confuse that flyer with next weekend's race. I will have next weekend's race flyer alongside of the Chesapeake flyer. Just want to give y'all a heads up, because being that we had to postpone race number 4 from last weekend to next weekend, you know, it made it tight a little bit with the race number 5 being 2 weeks after this rain date makeup race from number 4 that was supposed to take place on the 9th and the 10th. So a lot of stuff going on, a lot of different things and rules and raffles and a lot of different stuff going on. We also got my man my man Quasi is coming out with his catering business. He'll be out there with food. And the name of his business is Smoking Bros Barbecue. So y'all check them out, man. They're gonna be down there. They also race. They're gonna be down there next week, serving food and stuff in the parking lot, man. They got a pretty good menu. They got some fried fish sandwiches and fries and hamburgers, hot dogs, and I think a pork chop sandwich, stuff like that, man. So it should be pretty cool. He confirmed today that he'll be down there. Anything change, I'll let y'all know. Summer Lily might be out on Sunday to serve some food as well. But I'm still waiting to hear back. I know they had reached out to me for the last race to do some things out there. Whatnot, we got rained out, so wanted to give them an opportunity as well. But I know they have an obligation on Saturday. So we'll see what's up, man. In the meantime, between time, though, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I want to give a shout out to my 757 Lot Boys Racing family, man. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. And if y'all got any questions, anything, concerns, hit me up and we'll make it do what it do. But I wish y'all the best, man. God bless. And I'll talk to y'all as soon as I can. And look forward to seeing y'all next weekend. Be on the lookout for that email, Facebook post after this live with the hotel information and whatnot that you can leverage. So y'all take care. Have a good night, man. Be blessed. Peace.